If you just leave a message hi and expect a response that the other person will respond back saying hi, then I'll tell my query. Do not do that. He will not take that pain to see who are you, what is your expertise, look at your resume and then scroll through the open position of the company and see where you map and then refer you. Nobody is going to take that pain for you. You have to do that homework and you If you have ever approached to anyone in your life on LinkedIn, on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook maybe, to refer you to some position in the company they are working for, and when you do not get response, you know how frustrating it is. They seem to be helpful people, they have helped others, you have seen, witnessed, but when it comes to you, you do not know why is it so. Your luck plays a negative card every single time you approach anyone, nobody responds to you. So in this video, I'm going to break down the reasons why you are not getting response and what possibly you are doing wrong when you're reaching out these people. And all of these tips are coming from my very first hand experience, because I receive a lot of messages over Instagram, on my email, LinkedIn, where most of the time I do not respond because the messages are so that they are not worth responding. And there are people to whom I speak to or I help out because their messages are such that they pull me into the conversation and I feel like helping them. So if you want to know how to get that referral or how to spark that conversation or how to get a response so that you can help yourself, then let's get started. So I'll start by discussing the number one professional platform, which is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very powerful networking platform, and apart from being just a networking platform, it is a job board as well. Means companies are posting their jobs over it. So that way it makes it a very good platform for people who are looking for a job. Now, when you reach out to people over LinkedIn, it gets really important that you reach out to them the right way. And there are a few things that you need to understand. Number one, not every person with a title of HR or human resources or any related title has an opportunity for you. No, most of the time HRs don't even know what kind of opportunities are running around. It is the recruiters, the people with recruitment or talent acquisition title, who are responsible for hiring talent for that particular company. And if you can find the direct hiring manager for that particular position, even better, because they are the people who are decision makers, and if you can influence them, they are the people who can directly pull you in, and not the people who have HR titles, and not other people in general who you reach out to anybody like software engineer or project manager, or there are all sort of employees out there on LinkedIn. Just because their titles say that they are employed at, say for example, Amazon, that does not mean that they can refer you for every possible position at Amazon. It doesn't happen that way. Half the time people are not even aware. So if you message them repeatedly, it's just going to annoy them. And even if you are approaching to the recruiter or the hiring manager or someone whom you feel has the power to refer you or is somehow directly linked with the hiring process, even if you're approaching them, there's a way to approach. If you just drop a message, hey, I'm looking for a job, I'm a fresher, can you please refer me? That's not going to help, because they possibly are getting tons of messages like that every day, and it doesn't spark that conversation. What's so special about you, why they should hire you, and what sort of position you are talking about? So it's very important that you link the open position that you have seen on LinkedIn or naukri.com, have the link of that job description or job posting in the message that you are sending to that person, and make it very descriptive message that I am so and so and I specialize into this skill set and I have seen a related open position in your company and I feel I could be a good fit for this role, and then list down your skill set, which is quite a map with the job posting that you have seen somewhere and you are asking for referral to, and attach your resume there only in the first message. So that's the way you approach. It's very important to include the link of job posting for which you are asking for referral. Just sending a generic message that hi, I'm so and so and you are working in this company, I want to know if there is some opportunity related to my expertise, my skill set. He will not take that pain to see who are you, what is your expertise, look at your resume and then scroll through the open position of the company and see where you map and then refer you. Nobody is going to take that pain for you. You have to do that homework and you have to serve it to them. See, I have seen this job posting, I'm a perfect fit for this, can you please refer me? So in that case you can expect some progress or some reference. And now moving on to the third very important point, and it is the most common mistake I've seen at every platform, be it Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. I understand LinkedIn is a professional platform and Instagram and other social media platforms are little casual than that, but still, if you are approaching someone for a job referral, you cannot be casual. You cannot be casual even if you are looking for career guidance from someone. You cannot be casual. I receive hundreds of Instagram messages on daily basis which will just say hi. What does that mean, hi? I mean, I do not have time for just responding to the highs. I'll say hi, then you'll say something, I'm so and so, how are you, and something of that sort. I understand you might argue that that's how the conversations are started. We say hi, then we ask how are you, then we introduce ourselves, then you introduce yourself, and that's how. See, it is not your friendly chit chat, neither you are chatting with some friend in your college. You are asking for a professional help or guidance. You cannot afford to waste their time and your time with that, because people will not respond you that way. If you just leave a message hi and expect a response that the other person will respond back saying hi, then I'll tell my query. Do not do that. It is such a waste of their time as well as your time, because most likely they have spent quite some time looking into the messages and responding, and in that, if they look at that message which says hi, it's a lost opportunity. It was an opportunity for you when that person looked at that hi message. If that message was something else, they might have responded to that, but if it just says hi, they are going to skip it. So what is the conclusion of this third point? So the third point says that whenever you write a message for a professional help, whether it's guidance or referral, doesn't matter, always write your message complete. The message that you're sending should be complete in itself. You should introduce yourself, and then you should write the problem, what query you have, and how you feel the other person can solve it. And if you have done any homework on that problem or the solution, include them as well, that I have researched a bit and I found so and so, what you suggest, or can you please refer me? So make it a complete set. Do not just send message saying hi, I need your help, will you help me? Do you expect, I mean, do you think people who are full-time employed and have so much on their plate to do, they will respond to such a desperate message? First they'll say yes, I'm okay, please tell me what is the issue. So it's not a one-on-one consultation going on here. So make sure that you do not lose that opportunity when the person look at that message and skip it. Make it a complete query, and a query in such a manner that the other person, he feels the compulsion to answer it. That way you'll get a response. Otherwise it's going to be always a lost opportunity for you. Now the other thing I want to talk about is the way people ask professional help over emails. I mean, I have seen all messy kind of emails. Emails with no subject line, emails with everything written in the subject line only, the body of the email is blank, emails that use language as if they are chit-chatting with a friend, or they are using some slangs as well in the emails. They have written Hindi words using English letters. I've even seen emails that convey that desperation feeling. They will be like, you better answer my query, I can even pay for the consultation. Do you think such emails can get you response or any professional help? I mean, I don't know from what mindset people write such emails, but they are not going to get you any results or any response. Absolutely doesn't matter to whom you are writing. Everyone gravitates towards a well-written email, or at least it should be a courteous email. You cannot write, hi, will you help me? I have so and so problem, question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, what's that? I mean, who writes such an email for a help? So what does this emails trying to say to the other person? The other person is assuming that this person who's asking me for a professional help, for a job, for a career guidance, does not have the basic skill of writing email. If I refer this person to some position, what impression they will have about me, that what kind of people am I referring? They do not know how to write an email. So this is the kind of impression you are trying to create with the person to whom you're asking for professional help or referral. So instead, as I said, for those messages, your emails also should be crisp, clear, and complete in its own sense. And make sure whatever you have learned so far, you list down in it your capabilities. You can be weak in coding or technical skill or whatever skill which is required for the job. You can be weak at it on the core skill. That's understandable. You are a fresher. You are still a beginner. You are learning it. It's okay. But you are a graduate, so you are expected to have that much manners or that much skill set that you know how to write an email, a basic email. So whenever you write an email to someone, number one thing, it should be courteous. Number two, it should be crisp and clear. Number three, it should never indicate towards that you're asking for a spoon feeding. If the person is guiding you, absorb that knowledge and try to implement those steps. Do not write back a response asking for spoon feed kind of information. That creates a very bad impression, and that itself showcases that you are not yet there at the verge of being capable of employed somewhere. The way you write these messages, these emails, showcases how skilled you are. And if your email is not well written, your message is not well written, how a person will trust you on your skill set to refer you somewhere? And always remember one thing, to whomever you are writing, it's their choice that they respond to you or not. They are not bound to respond to you. So do not act in that desperation. You have to be courteous. You have to be thankful if they respond, and you have to let it go if they do not respond. Don't obsess over it. You have to use it just as a step. If it works, it's fine. If it doesn't work, you have to move on. Do not stick to it. If you're not getting response, then you don't keep repeating those messages, sending 1,000 messages to just one person, expecting if you do that he will somehow respond. That's never going to work. So guys, that was it for today's video, and I hope I cleared some doubt of yours and you got some idea that why you are not getting a response from people to whom you are asking for help or referral, and what you should possibly do to correct those mistakes. So you keep on watching more content or corporate diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.